Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of the Continuation Channel. So, wow, or earlier this week, I think I finished Legends of Tomorrow, which was a pretty interesting, to say, pretty good season. I kind of liked this season more than Supergirl. Hold on. But, yeah. Season 4 of Legends was pretty good. To say for the most part. There were some things that kind of felt generic and, plain. But overall, a pretty good season. So Neron got defeated, which I believe he was the big bad all along. But yeah. The Time Bureau was, had a lot of things going on. Monsters and metas are now safe and all good, I guess. And a lot of funny moments, like Gary getting his nipple bitten off by a unicorn and then getting it reattached just to get it pulled off by a new legend, which was one of the funniest parts in the entire season, because Gary is hilarious. And the Legends roster has changed. John Constantine is a legend, or is a part of the next, I want to say, is going to be a part of the next season, and might possibly be a strong candidate or strong force, a main part of the Crisis on Infinite Earths crossover event, which I'm interested in seeing, because so far we haven't gotten a Crisis on Infinite Earths storyline, and we only got the comics version, but it would be good and cool to see on the screen, either the big screen or the small screen. But what I would really like to see is, for this massive crossover event, is to use the storyline as it was intended, which had Batman, which had Flash, which had the Justice League, which had Team Arrow, which had pretty much every single DC character in that event. But yeah, I would love to see every single, or pretty much every single, or almost every single hero, either from the Arrowverse, from the DC universe, from the DCEU, every single character so far that has been announced or will be announced show up for Crisis on Infinite Earths crossover event for the Arrowverse, because that is a big chunk of what which is a big chunk of storytelling. You could even probably cross the, you can, if they stick to what if my memory serves me correct, stick to the storyline of the comics, then the DC universe, the DCEU, the Arrowverse wouldn't be all jumbled up and mixed in. Here's one universe, here's another universe, here's another universe. The comics are its own. It's in a part of its own universe. The cartoons are another universe of itself. So it would really be cool to see the cartoons interact with the DCU, with the DCEU, and the cartoons, the DCEU connecting with the DC universe, every single DC property that Warner Brothers has and owns the rights to could be involved in the Crisis on Infinite Earths crossover event happening later this year, towards the end of the year, which is going to be the fall-winter lineup, which I believe filming for starts, I want to say, August, because they have, I want to say it starts late in August. Like, I want to say filming for that starts in like late August, early September. I don't know. But I also want to say that filming for this massive event is going to take up like 10 episodes. I'm thinking, I don't know for sure if it's going to take up 10 episodes. But if you're dealing with Crisis on Infinite Earths storyline, it's probably gonna take up a good chunk of episodes. Plus, we might get some crossovers from. Hopefully, we might get some crossovers from the DC Universe, the DCEU, and various others. But, yeah. A lot is gonna be happening. Arrow Season 8 is going to be the final season for Arrow. And the Team Arrow. Which I pretty much kind of like. To be honest. Legends of Tomorrow, there's not really much you can do for that show. Flash is gonna be vanishing in season 6 somewhere down the line. I don't know where Arrow's gonna Oliver Queen's gonna die, which is gonna be in this which is going to be the 8th and final season. Tricky stuff. Supergirl is tied with Legends because there's not really much you can do with her storyline. Which season 5 I'm going to say is going to be the last season. I don't know, just guessing here. But Black Lightning, there's still a lot you can do. Batwoman, you can do so much, and with her, with the character, with the show, with the season, and as it goes on and on. But for the other shows like Supergirl, The Flash, Legends of Tomorrow, there's really not much you can do for that, but maybe crossover events with the Black Lightning, Batwoman, maybe get another Wonder Woman show up and running for the Arrowverse, another Batman show, Batgirl, another Teen Titans. The DC the CW can do a lot of maybe just, hey, how about a Justice League for the Arrowverse? That could work, because technically there was kind of a Justice League team in there, even though Barry Allen said Super Friends, which was kind of a nod to the cartoon back in like the 60s, 70s. But yeah. A lot of there's so many possibilities and ways you can go with the Arrowverse and expand the Arrowverse, or expand the Arrowverse into the DCEU, or maybe expand both to the DC Universe. Because the DC I want to say the DC universe is connected to the DCEU because one in one episode when Cyborg appeared on Doom Patrol, Cliff said, "Hey, we have a real life superhero, Cyborg. Why don't you just crawl back to the Justice League, which has been established in the which has been established in the DC universe. So anything can happen. It's possible that the Arrowverse, the DCEU universe, and the DC universe are connected, but fingers crossed that we get to see more evidence of this actually being true. But who knows? But other than that, very good show, very good season. Plot holes need work, a little bit more touch up, but hey, I kind of like this season more than I liked season 4 of Supergirl, but that's just me. If you liked Supergirl more than season 4 than season 4 of Legends of Tomorrow, that's up to you. But anyways, that's all I have for you guys so far. I will be back tomorrow or Monday to set it up to do another round of week reviews. But yeah, other than that, thanks for watching. That's all I have for you guys so far. Have a good day. Bye.